what is up everyone, I'm Chris G, bringing you guys another video, and in today's video we're going to be going over jumps and spots on live fire. So without further ado guys, let's get started. So the first spot I want to show you guys is right off the spawn on this side. We're going to go over here to the left, because a lot of people sometimes flank around here and come through the tunnels, or just come from that area right there. So you can kind of use the hill as cover, but I feel like a lot of your teammates do this. So already just not be in the same line of fire, you can come jump on this box, squat a little bit, and you can kind of see through the tunnels, and you can also see when the enemies peek up here, because it's exactly the same area that this covers right here without being in the same line of fire. So you guys lining up all at the same spot to all be shot at the same time. Just move around just a little bit and you're out of the way, and it's perfect. The next spot we're going to go to is over here. If you're ever in a firefight where someone you get choked up right here, you can just run up here, climb on this end, and then get the jump on them there. They won't really expect it, considering no one really does it. You do have to be careful though that you don't mess it up, but it is pretty easy to do. Just sprint towards the wall and you can grapple onto it. So then once you do that, yeah, you can just take your shots, whatever the case may be. You know, if you want to just hit them from behind, you can do that. You know, just give them a little oomph to it. But yeah, so that's spot number 2. We're also going to come down here. If you are in a gunfight where someone is on this side and you're trying to avoid them, you can jump on this box here. So just jump on it, and then you can climb up top. Then they'll either chase you or they'll meet you right here. But now you have some cover. You can throw nades on the wall. And if they chase you this way, you're going to have the upper advantage. He's going to want to start jumping, chasing you this way. You can kind of back off here and bait him, so that way he has to jump, grapple, his gun's going to be put away. So this would be a really, really nice box here that you can take advantage of. The next spot we're going to go to is over here. You can use this. Is going to be super powerful right here, guys. So instead of just like waiting for the enemy to pop up here, what they're going to be doing is they're going to be chucking nades into this corner, expecting somebody there. What you can do is just hide on the other side of these boxes, fully covered, where you'll get no damage to you from the grenades, and you can just shoot them right here in this area. And you can also cover this spot as well. Just be careful that you don't get shot from this area. So if you know that they're spawning over here, or they're having tendencies of coming this way, or you know that you have a teammate covering that end, then you should be good here. Again, it's important to not be camping in a certain area, because the enemies will start to notice and take advantage of that. So yeah. Also too, if you do notice an enemy's kind of just like waiting here, you can also come on this end and invertedly just like get them from behind. And then another spot I want to share with you guys is on this side. So a lot of times during oddball, the skull carrier is up top there. They're usually watching the stairwell or the stairway, and they can either just like hit you from here, use the corners to their advantage, right? Jump up top and get that elevated support on their side, giving them the advantage. But what you can do is come up top from here, and then they'll be expecting you to be coming from this way, and you'll be jumping from up top. You can just hit them or get the jump on them, and you can pinch the enemy out there. So you can maybe have a teammate on the stairs, and you can make a call out, and both of you guys just come from this end and just hit them there. So that's another spot that I wanted to teach you guys. In this one location, there's so many spots. So another spot is right here. So if you're coming from brute spawn over here, you can jump up top right here, get the jump on enemies, seeing if anybody is here. If not, then you're good to go. You can make it clear. You can capture zone A, or I think this is zone C. And you can watch sniper spawn or whatever the case may be. But yeah, it's always important, guys, to be able to check the areas to see if they're clear or not. And this is a perfect way to do so. It's a little head glitch. Instead of where people are going to anticipate you coming from here, they're already going to be checking nades, right? So they're going to see you coming from here. They're not going to expect the little head to be jumping from right here, right? So this is a really, really nice spot to take advantage of. All right, so another spot, guys, I'm going to tell you about is over here on this end by overshield spawn or camo spawn. It's right here on this box here. So what you can do is you can actually see over well, not over the overshield, but over this little turbine here where the needler is. You can see the stairway right there where people will be walking from. And you can start shooting them, get 1 or 2 shots ahead, and then you can drop down and finish them off in this open field, since they'll be very vulnerable. This is better than just jumping up top here where you'll be super exposed. I know a lot of people hide behind the turbines, but people are going to be chucking nades around here off the walls. Right here, you're pretty far away, but as long as no one is coming from this end, you should be fine. This is just, again, you're not camping here, just to get a quick 2 shots on them and then finish the fight. So that's going to be very, very useful for you guys. Another spot, being able to maneuver around the maps is super key. So jumping up here onto this ledge here, you'll be able to, if they're pushing A or if they're pushing the ball carrier. I know the ball carrier, they like to camp right here. A lot of people don't know about this little corner, but it's super powerful, especially for oddball. And this is another spot I want to tell you about, you guys. There's a window here that people don't know about yet. I know the game is still very, very new, and it's kind of hidden. You won't really see it, especially when people come from this end. They kind of just, it's blocked off right here. You can't really see it. So I know from Overshield you can see it, but not people pay attention to that spot. They usually just run straight into the big open doors. So take advantage of this, and because of that, you can definitely get the jump on some people. Again, don't camp in here, but 1 or 2 kills you can take advantage of, and each kill counts, right? So and then if you do catch somebody here, you can throw nades off this wall here, and it'll bounce up right into this area, which will get them to come out, whether it be this way or out here, and you can have your teammates ready to fire on them. But yeah, so maneuvering on here, if you see an enemy walking that way or vice versa, you can get the jump on them. Just sprint over here, you can hit them from behind, or if you're seeing that they're coming this way to capture that objective, or to B, you can, you have a variety to choose from. So that's very, very important there. One of the final spots I wanted to share with you guys was going to actually be down here in the tunnels. There's going to be 2 things to note about this area. So one, if you're in a firefight, right, let's say I'm losing the firefight, I come in here, what you can actually do is crouch in this little corner, and they'll either walk that way or right over your head. I say this because if I'm chasing somebody, right, and I see them, they're most likely going to be over here by the time like if I'm one shot, right, he's going to chase to finish that one shot. And usually when they chase, they start shooting this way, and maybe they're escaping that way, right? So a good note to do, a good thing to know to a good thing to do is to just camp in this little corner here just for a few seconds. Let them pass you by. Maybe you could even hit them from the back, and then you get your easy kill that way. There's another spot that I want to tell you about, guys, is this little vent here. You get there from coming from the top, which is just up top here, right by the sniper spawn. A lot of people get the sniper and then leave. Shotgun and heatwave spawn here, so they're very interchangeable throughout each game mode and the maps. So just be aware of that, and somebody might pick it up, or you notice someone's always getting it. You can throw nades here. I'll get the jump on them. Usually when people are in firefights here, no one's really looking for here, but just be careful that you don't get hit from behind. Just again, just wait 1-2 seconds, and then just knock them out, whatever the case may be. Chuck some nades down there is something to take note of as well. For oddball, that's where it spawns, so you can easily just chuck a nade down there if you're trying to make quick plays. If you notice your team is kind of just hanging down there, you can chuck a nade there and then try to pinch them from this end. Just run over here and then just jump on them. They'll probably come out this way or start running this way to take cover. Other team is definitely going to be protecting them, so this would be a good spot here. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new. Let me know if I missed any jumps and spots in this map, Live Fire. So with all that said and done, have yourself a wonderful day or night whenever you're watching this, and guys, don't forget to please comment, like, and subscribe. Peace.